Hey everyone, it's me, Undead Viking. I am here with, well, I was gonna do this last week, but you might notice a little bit of the timbre in my voice. I'm probably gonna have to cough a couple of times during this video. Um, PAX Unplugged. This is kind of my report back from that convention. Stuff I did, stuff I saw, things I enjoyed, and what have you. So. Uh, I came home with some con crud. That was never the best, which is weird because, well, it isn't weird, but I was very, very careful at every single convention I went to this year, and made sure that I was taking vitamin C tablets, and made sure that I was washing my hands and whatever. And I felt like I continued doing that really, really well this time around, but maybe it was just kind of one of those where when you go to several events, eventually you roll a one on your 20-sided die, and you don't save against Concrete. So I came home with a little bit of a bug, and this one's had some staying power as far as just I haven't really felt bad except for like 1 or 2 days, but um, there's a lingering aspect to it. So let that be a lesson to you. If you're going to go out to any convention, um, take it seriously, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, take vitamin C tablets, and just take necessary precautions that you feel comfortable with. That being said, PAX Unplugged was a very fun convention to go to. I ran into a ton of people that I hadn't seen in a long, long time. As luck would have it, people like Dan DiLorenzo, who's over at R&R Games. I hadn't seen him since prior to um, COVID, like 2020. It had been many, many years, and this is a guy that I've sat down and played games with, and had laughs and had jokes, and enjoyed each other's company. Now, I mean, we definitely connected online and whatever, but in person, I had not seen him in several years. So it was very, very nice to run into him and have a really, really nice long conversation with him. And then the same goes for several other people that I had not seen for quite some time. That was very nice. The crowd was, I mean, I think they said 40,000 people were in attendance at PAX Unplugged, but it never felt overly busy. It never felt overly congested. The people that came to our booth, they were, very kind, very supportive. I think we sold pretty much everything that was at our booth by the end of the show. We, had maybe a couple of boxes of games left over, and we brought a healthy amount as well. So, um, that was really good too. And plus, a lot of people came to the booth and they asked about Last Light, and they asked about when they would receive their copies, and they've been waiting very patiently to get their pledges. And nobody was like rude or anything. They were very kind, and very understanding, very patient with the situation, and a lot of compliments as well, as far as the productions and our company and whatever, and that's always nice. There was even a few people that are on the Gray Fox Discord that were in attendance that took the time to come over and say hello. People that I've had play tests with me or I've had interactions with on our Discord. And if you're watching this and you're wondering, well, how do I get on the Gray Fox Discord? Well, I will post a link below in the video, and you can go ahead and check that out. And there's all kinds of, like I said, there's events and play testing and also special deals that we offer on the Discord. So if you are a person that does the Discord, I'd strongly suggest taking advantage of that, and being a part of our little community over there. We have I think it's just under 1,500 people, and they're all pretty awesome. Uh, Other things about PAX Unplugged, I was wondering if I was going to end up picking up any games or anything, as far as gifts or what have you. I did end up picking up a couple of gifts for a couple of family members. I can't really say those out loud because my kids, I believe, watch these videos, so I'm not going to actually say those things out loud. But I did pick up a few things that I felt they were going to want and enjoy. A couple other things in the, like everybody always says, oh, the food in Philadelphia is amazing, and I have to completely and totally 100% agree. of all the places that I traveled this year, nothing matched the level of food as far as taste, as far as quality, as far as and quite honestly, value as well. Nothing matched it. A few things come close, especially in Dallas, but nothing matched Philadelphia for me. Um, this marked like probably the whatever 100th or so convention I've gone to where I haven't really sat down and played games with people. And I know people always say, "Oh, we got to get together and play a game next time we see each other at a convention," and that just doesn't seem to happen. Again, I did not get a chance to play any games. I mean, the only convention that I really ever sit down and play games is in Dallas at BGG Con, and I mean, and quite honestly, I mean, I think that's just because of the people that I know there and the events that they have. But I think I have to take a hard stare in the mirror and realize that after working in the industry for a decade now, my going to a convention and playing games for fun, it's not really there anymore. And it's not that I don't enjoy playing games. I really enjoy playing games. It's just after I've gotten up in the morning, had breakfast, sat at a booth for 8 to 9 hours, then prepped the booth for the next day, and then gone and grabbed something to eat, I am completely wiped out. I don't. I mean, I've interacted with dozens, if not 100 people in some way, shape, or form during the day. And as much as I enjoy seeing people that I know and sitting down and playing board games, at that point, I'm mentally taxed out, and I actually just enjoy going back to my room, calling my wife, calling my kids, having talking about what happened that day, talking about happened, and then turning on a movie or something, and then curling up and falling asleep. So I can do it again the next day. I'm not complaining by any way. I love my job and I love going to conventions and I love the interactions with people. But one of the casualties of working in the industry is the fact that I don't really like have that social game playing aspect that exists at conventions. I have it personally with my friends, with my family, with my annual like kind of gaming weekend slash kind of convention called the Gathering of Vikings. That happens every February here up in Moorhead, Minnesota. If you live nearby or if you want to travel up to Moorhead, Minnesota for it, you're more than welcome to come to the Gathering of Vikings. But uh, it's just not my thing, and that's fine, and I'm okay with that. So. There you go. If you were at PAX Unplugged, could you please tell me why you didn't stop by my booth and say hi? Or if you were at PAX Unplugged, tell me about a game you played. Tell me about a game you picked up. And since we're getting close to the holidays, why don't you tell me about a game that you're hoping to get as a gift over the holidays, or a game that you got somebody that you care about that you're giving as a gift as well. As always, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Please hit the old like, subscribe, and the doohickeys on the bottom. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.